This week, we're out and about checking out some of Central Ohio's best restaurants with a few Valentine's Day gifts thrown in. Lots of fun and surprises straight ahead. Stay with us. Mellow is a state of mind, a culture, a way of being. That's definitely the case at Mellow Mushroom. Serving deliciously unparalleled pizza with an ice-cold craft beer in an unforgettable environment is what Mellow Mushroom is all about. We stopped into the Flores location and spoke with Brad about the Mellow Mushroom experience. So Brad, what makes the Mellow Mushroom so unique?
Unique, I would say probably the atmosphere, people, music, all the stuff going on around here. People come in, get to watch the guys in the kitchen, tossing dough and that kind of stuff, and just a good atmosphere for everybody around.
You know, one of the things that's nice about this is you got a nice little bar in here, and you were telling me off camera that you guys serve a lot of craft beers and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we probably got close to 60, 70 craft beers all the time. Got 34 of them on tap, constantly turning them over.
And for people that haven't been here, what would you tell them this experience is like?
Just a good time, good atmosphere. You're going to come in, you got, like I said, all the different choices of beer and pizza. People are going to treat you well.
Let's talk about your catering and that kind of stuff.
Well, we don't deliver, but we will do catering for big parties, house parties, corporate offices, that kind of stuff. And we also do like lunch specials and stuff like that. While we're here, we can get sliced salad and a pop for $6.50.
Do you have some specialized pizzas here? We were kind of talking a little bit about.
Yeah, they're not really.
Was it gourmet or what?
Yeah, gourmet pizzas. We got 23, 24 different kinds of pizzas, different bases, pesto base, red sauce, oil and garlic, just kind of. And you can build your own too. It doesn't have to be on the menu. You can take whatever your favorite toppings are and do your own thing.
So what's the expansion plans now?
Well, we've got this here at Polaris. We've got one over at Dublin at the 161 in Sawmill. Mm-hmm. Hopefully by the end of the 2013 year, beginning of 14, we'll have one in New Albany. And we're also currently looking in the Grandview, Upper Arlington area.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. The Central Ohio Transit Authority has been transporting the citizens of Columbus and the surrounding area for quite some time. Today, COTA operates throughout Franklin County and parts of Delaware, Fairfield, Licking, and Union counties. I caught up with Kelsey Marty to talk about your transportation options during this heavy winter weather. Kelsey, one of the neat things about COTA is the fact that they have free fare during inclement weather here in Columbus. That is just huge. Tell us about that.
All right, so anytime that there is a level 2 or level 3 snow emergency declared by the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, COTA does offer free fares throughout the entire day after a snow emergency has been declared.
Why did COTA initiate such a program?
Well, this initiative was started just to assist our local government in making sure that the road crews have the proper chance to, remove the snow and ice, drive through the city without all that extra traffic, which is also going to be congested because of the bad weather.
Now, how long do those free fares stay in effect?
So once the level 2 or level 3 snow emergency is declared, the free fares will last throughout the entire day, the rest of the operating day, which it has been declared.
So, Kelsey, what other information can you share?
Well, Mike, there are a lot of great things that you need to know about our free fare day. The bus stops in front of the State House on High Street and Broad Street both have heated shelters, so that assists in the comfort of our passengers as they're waiting for their buses. It is important to remember that COTA buses are going to be traveling on the same icy and snowy roads that you will be, sure. Which we don't want you to be, but it is important to remember that we might be facing some delays just as the average driver would be on these days. Sure. And finally, we want you to know that there are 28 park and rides around the city, so this is a great option for people who are trying to come into the city, and it still keeps you off of those major thoroughways.
And one of the nice things about the park and rides is you're sitting in your warm car, you can sit there until the bus comes.
Absolutely.
Get on the bus and you're good, right?
That's right. And when the bus does arrive at a park and ride, they do have ample time to get out of your car and get to the bus so that, you can work together nicely.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, OutandAboutColumbus.com.
Dan's Drive-In takes you back to the days of the Fonz, poodle skirts, and hot rods. Dan's offers the perfect 50s diner experience with amazing food options and portions that can take your breath away. We spoke with the owner of Dan's, Lucky Sahota, about the restaurant located on South High Street.
We've been here in 1951. This is the first diner in Columbus, one of the first ones. And the Dan's original family, they ran it for 40 years, and then they passed on to different owners. From the time I've been here, I did a lot of changes on the menu, catering to the south side, south end, and everything that we do is all homemade, made from scratch. It's all homemade cooking, like southern side comfort food. We do southern side comfort food. Besides our breakfast is our main emphasis, but besides breakfast, we do lunch, dinner. Our breakfast, I think the portions we have is pretty awesome. You like big breakfast for $4.79? Yeah, we're gonna do a big country, biscuits, gravy. You get home fries, patties, and eggs of your choice. We do great omelets. We do a Mexican omelet that's we're gonna show you. We do green peppers, onion, tomato in that. We do meat in that, and then it's stuffed with salsa and topped with cheddar cheese. All our omelets comes with home fries and toast that comes with it. We're going to show you a Big Mouth. That's 2 half-pounders jammed into one. It's a big burger, a 1-pounder burger, and it's topped with mushrooms, cheddar cheese on a Kaiser roll with French fries. Yes, we have the Wi-Fi. We also do root beer, like Frost Top root beers is on the tab. Like my future plans are, I want to take this place and make it a car hop. Originally, when it opened, it was they was open 24 hours, and it was a car hop. That's what my plans are. Maybe next to 1 or 2 years, that's what I wanted to do.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. Have you ever wanted to go diving in the ocean? That dream is a lot closer than you might think. Captain Rick from Captain Rick's Diving and Island Trading Store tells us how you can make that dream a reality with one of his diving classes taught here in Central Ohio.
The things that we do with our classroom settings is that we have a classroom. We don't do it online. We like to focus on right in the classroom, due to the fact that you're getting the experience that we have with me and also my dive masters, and you're going to learn a little bit more than just through the book. So you're going to get our life experience. One of the things with our classes, we focus on safety. That's the most important thing, and teaching the safety bits of diving. And then we also like to have fun while we're diving. And we take our students, whether here in Columbus in the summers, we take them to Galboa, we take them to Circleville, Twin Quarries, also Portage. We go there. But starting in September all the way up until May, we go to Florida. Every 8 weeks, we take our classes to Florida. We dive off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, which is one of the best places in Florida to dive. It's a phenomenal amount of wrecks, and there's a lot of small reefs and drift diving to do. So this is where they're going to get their experience with their instructor as well as the dive master. One of the things that we're focusing on is bringing the price down of scuba diving so it's affordable for everybody. And also here on the east side of Columbus, we don't have a dive shop. So this is where we have a dive shop. But this is just not a dive shop. This is also a store from Florida, from the islands. We bring it here to Columbus. And we also support our local artists and also our inventors, people who come up with things. For instance, we have sunglasses that a local gentleman developed sunglasses, and then also a dive tether. We have someone that brought that up. Jewelry, we have jewelry, t-shirts, and we're selling it here in our store.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, OutandAboutColumbus.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Champion Feed and Pet Supply in Delaware, offering everything you need from toys and treats for the family pet to a full line of feed and supplies for your farm. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Out and About in Galena area is the Mudflats Bar and Grill. Whether you enjoy some fantastic Cajun cuisine or want to take in a great blues show, the Mudflats has it all. I spoke with Jane, the owner of the Mudflats, about the food, music, and their sauces that they sell to the public.
So, Jane, why the emphasis on Cajun food?
We just really love Cajun food. It's food with flavor. We have a lot of regular pub items, but the Cajun food's very, very popular here and gives us a lot more flexibility in specials and things like that.
You don't see many restaurants doing the Cajun thing. How do you find yourself unique in that regard and doing that?
We've just been very successful with it. We try to bring a little bit of Southern hospitality without the accent and y'alls. We like to have a lot of fun and really engage our guests. and really take their input on what they do and don't like.
I know you guys have music here as well on Friday and Saturday nights,
Yes.
right? And you have a lot of events. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, we have blues every Saturday night. Friday nights we have live entertainment, but it could vary between blues, country, rock and roll. And then if we have a special occasion, for instance, Fat Tuesday is coming up, we'll have Dylan Christian here on Fat Tuesday to celebrate Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And then we do other special events. We have a huge crawfish boil in June. We have a lobster boil in October.
You said people show up like standing room only, right?
Crazy, yes. We're always sold out of the crawfish boil and keep trying to expand it every year.
Even at some of the stores in the Columbus area, you can find your sauces. Talk about that with us.
We've always made our own sauces here, the majority of them, and they started to become very popular, so we jarred them here, and that grew so much that we had to go outside and use a co-packer. But we have the good fortune of having them in Whole Foods in Dublin. We have them at the Hill Market in Worthington. We have them at Celebrate Local over at Easton. And then we do a lot of sauce events throughout the year where we take our sauces and show off a little bit. They're very good, very flavorful, all extremely different.
And you're going to be at the North Market, right?
Yeah, they're having a Fiery Foods event, which they've had annually. We'll be down there the 16th and 17th of February.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Are you looking to sell some of that unwanted gold or jewelry? Then we have found your next stop, the Jewelry Refinery in Dublin. Owner Mike Hush told us about his store and all the services they offer.
We've been here almost 3 years. July 4th will be 3 years. We're the Jewelry Refinery. We got in it to buy gold, silver, diamonds, silverware, costume jewelry. Now we sell a lot of gold, silver, diamonds, and stuff like that. We sell silver bars, a lot of silver bars, 1-ounce silver bars. We ask $6 over spot for them, and we're selling a lot of them. A lot of people are buying them. We sell a lot of engagement rings. We're about a third of the price as normal big jewelry stores. They're same exact quality, just a lot less. They're getting 600 to 1,000% profit, and we're wanting 30 to 40% profit. So we're actually selling a lot more now. We still pay the highest in town for your gold and your silverware, your diamonds. We do 10 to 20 diamonds a week. We'll buy the little diamonds in the jewelry. We'll actually pay you for them, where most 99% of us don't buy the diamonds. We do. We buy the gems in the jewelry. And we also we buy the bigger diamonds, the carats, the carat and a half, the 2 carats. We pay real good for them. We give you a check or cash right then, or we can take it. You can put it on consignment for a few days. You'll actually get a little bit more money that way. We take it to 3 spots here in town. We pay a lot more than the jewelry stores here in town. The big jewelry stores have the big chandeliers and the advertising, and they're in the big, the malls and in the big buildings. And we don't have that. We keep our overhead low, and that's why we can give you such a great price for your diamonds.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. outandaboutcolumbus.com. Absolute Hearing Solutions is your local Central Ohio digital hearing aid and testing expert. I caught up with Greg Van Horsen to talk about how noise in our everyday lives can damage your hearing over time.
So, Greg, our moms always told us, turn that music down. It's going to ruin your ears. What's the real deal and what's the real story, and what are you seeing?
Absolutely. I mean, noise definitely affects your hearing quite a bit. It's more long-term, but short-term can definitely affect how you hear, long-term and short-term with noise, out of noise, but with the clarity standpoint. But noise is a big problem. Probably the number one reason people come in for hearing help is hereditary issues, but number 2 is right with noise. People that have been in noise long-term and short-term.
When do you know it's too loud?
Good question. Well, if you don't have a meter there, but anything over 80 decibels, but what is 80 decibels? Well,
Right.
When you're at the concert and your ears are ringing, that's way too loud. With my kids, when they have the iPods in their ears, if I can hear it, that's too loud. I mean, you can wear the earbuds. It's just you got to be careful on how loud it actually is. But when you're using any tools, lawnmower, you should be wearing ear protection because it can really damage the inside of your ear. And once the hair cells are damaged, they're gone. You cannot bring those back.
Now, you've got a diagram here that shows us what actually happens?
So the human ear can actually hear from 20 to 20,000. So 20 is way down in here, and out here is 20,000. Well, what happens, and you can see this is a damaged cochlea. As the sound comes in, it actually damages your hearing. And so long-term wise, once it gets down in here and gets down in the actual voice frequencies, that's where people just don't understand or hear noise. Hear it all the time. Well, I don't know. I have to turn the television up. Well, why do you have to do that? Well, and you look and it's all the high tones. So they're hearing, like when they hear seek, peak, leak, and cheek, they can hear the E's because that's deeper in. But the T's, the P's, the CH's, it's like almost Charlie Brown's teacher talking to them. They just can't understand. And that's because their hair cells are damaged, and hearing aids can actually help that.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. Featured in Eating Your Way Across Ohio, 101 Places to Eat, the Nutcracker Family Restaurant is a 50 Styles diner located in Pataskala, Ohio. It's a great place to grab breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or to simply relax with a freshly brewed cup of coffee. The owner and mayor of Pataskala, Steve Butcher, explains this diner's uniqueness.
You know, Steve, I just love this diner. I love to come out here and eat. I've ate here for years. It is just fabulous. Tell us a lot about it. For the people who haven't been here, which I don't know why they haven't been here, they should come out and try this. But come out.
We're pretty happy, and it's always nice to see you again. We're just a mom and pop business, my wife and I, and our kids and grandkids all work here just about any day of the week. You'll run one of them. We wanted to be able to work together. We loved the 50s, and so we did everything we could to just have you step back to a little bit slower time when you come in here, and we have a good atmosphere.
You guys really support veterans, so let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, every Memorial Day and Veterans Day, veterans don't pay for their food here, as well as active service members or Guard and reservists. If we can't say thank you to that group of people, I don't know who you would say thank you to. So this Memorial Day will be open longer that day, and if they're a veteran, they don't pay for their food.
You've got a great meal special that night. I saw when I came in, and you got a great special anyway on steaks. So let's talk about some of the specials you got.
The steak special is breakfast or lunch, New York strip for $7.99, and basically I committed to buy 5,000 of them for my supplier in order to get the price down to where I could sell it for $7.99. And quite honestly, I'll make a profit, and it's a tremendous quality of steak. For Valentine's, we're going to put white tablecloths on the tables, a candle. Every lady that comes in will get a rose, and we'll have other types of steaks as well as baked chicken that we're running on special that evening for those who want a little bit more economical way to take your sweetheart out and tell her you love her for Valentine's.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com.
DeSantis Florist has been a family-owned and operated business since 1927. Their attention to service, quality, and freshness, as well as creativity, are the foundation to their continued success. Matt DeSantis spoke with us about their business located on Kenny Road.
So, you're the third generation?
Third generation, yeah. My grandfather started it, and my father, he retired about 7 or 8 years ago. Okay. And I, having fun doing it right now.
Well, you guys are doing something right, because there's some of the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen.
Well, thank you.
And let's talk about Valentine's Day, because that's a perfect time to send your sweetheart flowers.
Oh yes, roses. That's what everybody's always thinking about. We got about 10,000 roses ordered for the holiday. Okay. What's nice is not everybody always orders roses. Mm-hmm. You can do anything like a lily bouquet. You can do one of our specials that, the wire services, which is FTD, Teleflora. We do 1-800-Flowers. All of them have, specials for the Valentine's Day holiday, which is nice. And, you can go online, check out their specials, and then give us a call. Okay. Or what you can do is you hit our website, which is DeSantis Floral, FLOR. And you can do that too. Or give us a call. You can give us a call at 451-4414.
Fantastic. Now, say you don't want to do roses, but you still want to do, something festive.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
Festus. We can do a chocolate basket for you. If somebody likes balloons, we can always do balloons. People love balloons. Dad's always ordering flowers for Mom, and he usually always has a little girl at home. Plush animals are nice to go with that.
Oh, they're
or
adorable.
Balloons. But chocolates. Right now we're pushing a lot of chocolates. Who doesn't like chocolate?
Well, there's something for everybody here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's definitely a store that you want to come in and shop at. Mm-hmm. But if you're looking for the special flowers, put DeSantis on your list.
That's right. And don't forget about our new location, 4460 Kenny Road.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Champion Feed and Pet Supply in Delaware, offering everything you need from toys and treats for the family pet to a full line of feed and supplies for your farm. If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. The Old Bag of Nails has to be your next stop for great food and drink. The easygoing atmosphere invites you to throw your cares away and belly up to the bar for a pint and some fish and chips. I caught up with the manager of the Upper Arlington location, Mike, to talk about all that the Old Bag has to offer.
So, Mike, tell us about the Bag of Nails experience.
Well, here at the Bag of Nails, we're a local company. We've got 14 locations in local neighborhoods. We specialize in being family friendly, offering a wide variety of some of the best pub food in town. We have a great happy hour here. We offer discounts on our appetizers from 2 to 7, $2 off all of our appetizers, as well as the drinks are draft beers, bottled beers, $2, wines $3. And then we are family friendly, so on Sundays, kids eat free. You bring any of your kids in. This place the children own it on Sundays in here.
Yeah. So, well, I see you have a lot of beers on tap here. So where does someone start when they come in?
Well, the first place you can start is with our service staff. They're very knowledgeable on our beers. You could ask them what they would recommend. And then as you look over our beers, we have a wide selection of beers from Miller Lite on up to some heavy porters and stouts, as well as many IPAs and some of the higher end alcohol drinks, which are very popular right now. The small craft beers are becoming real popular.
There's a beer here for everybody.
Right. Well, and if you have trouble finding one, we have what we here serve flights as well. Some of our other locations also serve beer flights. You get to choose 4 different beers, sample them and see which ones you like, if there's not one you're sure of, and then when you have one, you can pick and choose.
Tell us about the great food here at Old Bag of Nails.
We really do. We pride ourselves, as you said, on our fish and chips, which is all you can eat every day at every one of our Bag of Nails. With Lent coming up just around the corner here, Ash Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we offer shrimp and chips, all you can eat also. Now we only offer that on Wednesdays, but it's all day at all of our locations as well. And for those that don't like seafood, we do offer fresh ground beef burgers as well as thick sirloins and a variety of other sandwiches to go with it. And you can always look up our menu at oldbagannails.com and take a peek at our menu and check out our pricing as well.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to OutandAboutColumbus.com. The Garage Bar and Grill in the Arena District is a great place to enjoy a night out in Columbus. If you are looking for a unique place to grab a drink after work or looking to let your hair down and sing a few tunes with your friends, the Garage offers it all and more. Johnny caught up with Steve and Jen to talk about upcoming events and specials.
We're at what used to be the Garage Bar. It is now the Garage Bar and Grill on Vine Street in the Arena District. And Steve, you guys took this over when?
We took it over in May of 2012.
And ever since then, you've just been changing stuff up.
Right. You know, we brought a lot of different games in, pool table, dartboard, buck hunter, jukebox, etc., so on and so forth. We also brought in a whole bunch of new promotions each day of the week.
Okay.
Instead of being open just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're now open 7 days a week. We have a different thing every single day that goes towards a different crowd.
Okay, like what?
Well, for example, last night, Tuesday, was our first Tuesday ever open. All we did was throw a Nintendo 64 in here and play some Mario Kart. We got over 100 people. One of the newest things we're doing is Country Night on Friday. That's bringing a lot of people out from the suburbs that haven't really had an opportunity to party with us before. We're doing live bands, DJs, giveaways. We had a mechanical bull on the patio. Just all kinds of cool things. Ladies Night on Saturday where we give away Coach purses. And then something I'm really excited about is our Thursdays. We're doing a karaoke night. I'll let Jen talk about that a little more.
Karaoke, because I hear you're like a karaoke champion, Jen. Is that true?
Yeah, we had a concert over, or a contest over at BBR, our other bar. Keenan Cahill and I won, so now I host the Thursday karaoke.
And a lot of big events, Steve, right?
Yeah, we had a lot in the past, giving away tickets to the rodeo, Randy Houser concert, things like that. We're giving away all sorts of tickets to Rascal Flatts, Bon Jovi, things like that.
But let's talk more about Kid Rock, too. What's that all about?
Yeah, if you come in for karaoke, for every song you sing, you get a raffle ticket, and then that goes into a big jar, and then the week before Kid Rock, we pick a winner, we give them tickets, and then same for the Rascal Flatts concert and the Bon Jovi concert.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Utzi's Farm Market, where you'll find the freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, deli meats, and cheese at a price you can afford. We were out and about in Plain City and stopped by where we spoke with Greg Utzi, the owner.
Utzi's Market, I'm out and about. I come out to Plain City.
You know, everybody's having people over. You're having your buddies over, their wives are coming over, whatever. This is a great time to order a meat and cheese tray. We've got large trays, $34. You get 6 pounds of meat, 3 pounds of cheese, and you get to pick what you put on it. You know, if you don't like turkey, don't put it on. Put ham or roast beef, whatever on. You always want some Swiss or some hot pepper, something like that. But that tray, it's going to feed 20 to 25. Now, not 25 guys my size.
Exactly.
Because
I was going to say that.
We'll clean that thing out. But, if you've got normal appetites and stuff, it'll feed 25 people. You ought to order at least a day ahead, and we can have it for you ready for you anytime on Saturday.
Now, behind us, we got chips and some Ohio-made products, right?
Right. These chips all come out of Pennsylvania. Good products, comes from one of our bigger distributors. And then to go with that, we've got some dips that are made in Ohio by Di Fratelli Company. And that's another one of those Ohio companies that we like to deal with because I know the family personally. I know the growers that are bringing tomatoes into this company. And we've got a full line of their products. The flavor is excellent. It's one of the few ones where you get that good tomato taste out of a tomato product.
What about produce? How are we doing in that area?
Well, this is a good time of year for Florida fruit. We got oranges and grapefruit. Prices are decent. The flavor's been good this year. And real nice oranges out of California, which is kind of surprising to get good oranges from both areas of the country.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to OutandAboutColumbus.com. Whether for medical or cosmetic reasons, the physicians and healthcare professionals at Universal Vein Clinics in Dublin are dedicated to providing advanced treatment options for patients with venous disease. We had a chance to talk with Dr. Krasinski and Dr. Williams about an upcoming open house at the clinic.
So, Doctor, this open house, what can someone expect to find when they come in?
Yeah, usually when we talk, we're talking about all the medically necessary things that we do here at Universal Vein Clinics. But actually, this time we're talking about all the fun stuff that you can do to get yourself ready for your big Valentine's date. We're going to be having specials on Botox. We're going to be having specials on Juvederm, sclerotherapy, laser hair removal, all the fun things that people like to do to make and help themselves look and feel great.
And this is definitely the place to come and get that taken care of, right?
Absolutely. We're actually, that night, we're going to have 4 doctors injecting. We're going to have nurses that are able to do the laser hair removal. It's going to be a pretty fun time.
Dr. Williams, turning to you, I understand that you're going to have a lot of vendors there that are non-medical in nature that a lot of people are going to want to see as well, right?
Yeah, there'll be things for people to do while their friends are getting their medical treatments, Botox treatments. So Potter will be there, Title Boxing Company, great photo booth, Columbus Traveling Beauty Team, and Groove. So there'll be a lot of prizes and giveaways during.
And JC's iced tea, right?
Yes.
So you got a little
beverages too.
Got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. There'll be something for everybody.
So, Doctor, what can someone expect to find at this open house?
Well, we're going to have all of the services that we provide that are not medically necessary. Usually when we're talking about all the things that we do that insurance reimburses for. But at the open house, we're doing all the fun things that insurance doesn't reimburse for, and we're giving people great discounts to get those services done. Things like Botox and Juvederm, also skincare products and those kind of things. And one of the great things about this kind of event is that if somebody just wants to talk to a doctor, doesn't necessarily want to get it done, but wants to have a consultation, they can do that too.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to OutandAboutColumbus.com.